Welcome, family. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Whew. Let's get started with this. I find today's one of those situations after going for a 2 mile run. Well, run slash walk, however you want to call it. Trying to get back to losing this weight and getting back to 2025, really getting back to where I want to be in life. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person in America that's going through this, especially like the last 3 years, how rough it's not only been for myself, but I'm pretty sure it's been rough for a lot of people out here. And I find myself today in one of those situations. I find myself in one of those situations where it's like, damn, I just turned 40 a few weeks ago. It's a brand new year, 2025. I've been living in the hood for the last 3 years, which no shame of living in the hood. I'm not embarrassed to say it. I'm from Philly, North Philly at that. You know what I'm saying? So if you know, you know. But you know, I'm not embarrassed, man. It's allowed being able to live in the hood has allowed me to look at life different. It allowed me to be able to grow in ways that maybe right now at this moment I can't really explain, but over time, watch my videos, getting more comfortable explaining to people, explaining my circumstance, explaining what I've been through from starting a company, being very successful during the pandemic time, actually, falling into hard times and reinventing myself, So now I find myself being able to get my kid back after going through years of fighting through courts just to be able to see my kid. It's just been one of those situations where as a man it can really truly drain you in so many different ways. Emotionally it can drain you physically because of you know prior to 3 years ago, going through everything I went through, I was at my lowest weight. I was at 100. I was at 180 pounds. I was very motivated. I was doing so much. I was on course to really do some great things. And I'm not making no excuses, but some people might look at like depression as maybe that's not true. It's not a true statement. Or it's not a real thing. But the honest truth is that I was on course to get married around the same time of COVID time. Around COVID, I turned around. It was a hard time for me in many ways, man. I lost, I lost my relationship. You know, almost an 8 year relationship that I was moving towards getting married. We was in the midst of getting married. Lost that situation. I had moved from Philadelphia to Ohio. That was a disaster. I had to wind up coming back to Philadelphia and pretty much starting over from zero. During that time, I also lost my daughter, where I went almost 3.5 years of trying to fight through depression and through everything, just to be able to see my kid, just to be able to go through the court system. And it was rough, man. It was some rough times, but through the grace of God, I find myself in a much better space. I find myself moving towards um, just trying to get back to true greatness. And you know, I just want to be able to share my story. I want to be able to share my story, and not only just share my story, but I want to be able to leave something behind where maybe one day in the future, my daughter can go online and see what I've been able to accomplish and see where I was at and how far I come. So she knows that even when I'm long gone, that you're going to go through some rough times, and there's going to be times where you're going to have to, do some things that you wouldn't normally want to do, but you'll get through this. 100% you'll get through it. There's always a solution. There's always a choice in life. And I had started a very successful business. I have a business partner which we've been able to scale from zero to over $1 million in sales. And we've been very, very successful. But I find myself in a situation where that the business that I'm in right now no longer serves me. It doesn't serve me no longer. And sure, I make enough to survive. I make enough to sustain my life, and I'm very blessed for that. Extremely blessed. I'm super thankful that God has given me the opportunity to be able to earn money. But I know that I have a bigger calling. I know that God has something much bigger for me. And what served me 5 years ago, 6 years ago, no longer serves me. And I find myself in a situation where in 2025 I'm trying to move a different direction in life. I'm just trying to just be the best version of myself, and just explore new business opportunities. And I just want to log this entire journey, from um, just being able to travel. I'm not right now, and I don't want to travel abroad. I don't want to travel outside the United States because there's so much going on, and there's so much in America that I have not seen. I just find myself where I'm just trying to put a plan together, and I hope that this being my first video, not my actual first video on YouTube, but it's actually my first video for 2025, where I can kind of just be me, not really know what direction I'm going with this YouTube channel, but it's more of a 40 and pivoting. And I know there's a lot of 40-year-olds out here that find themselves in the same situation where it's like they hate their jobs, they hate what they're doing, they not happy in the space they at, they might not even be happy with their weight. And 2025, my goal is to document, like just kind of record and log everything that I've been able to do. And by the end of 2020, for the beginning of 2026, for the beginning of 2026, I would love to be able to recap and see how far I come. I think it's important. Sometimes you should record your journey, man. I recall the other night I was with my daughter and we was on the phone, and she was like, "Dad, you know what? See, I used to do Herbalife, so it was a point in life where when I was at my lowest weight, and I was doing Herbalife. I did Herbalife for almost 2 years. It's a great program, great system, to be honest with you. And I had lost tons of weight on there, and I found myself in a situation where I fell in love just like most people, and they fell off the wagon. It happens sometimes. It happens even to the best of us. It happens. And the other night I was with my daughter. We was watching these videos, all my videos on Instagram, like all the videos on Facebook, all these different videos that I had recorded when I was, we talking about years ago. From working out, getting back fit, just being in a great space, just being happy. And it was one of those situations where it made me feel like, wow, I still got this. I can still get to where I need to get to. And I don't want to be on here long and just jabbering. But I just want to say, at 40 years old, trying to pivot, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some hard moments, but trying to dissolve or even walk away or sell my portions of my company and starting something new, a new business venture, even moving, like one of the ideas I have moving forward in this channel is, I want to move so bad, just like plenty other people. I'm sure there's tons of people that don't love where they at. And like I said, I'm from North Philly, but raised my whole life in Philly. I wasn't born in Philadelphia, but I was raised my whole life in Philly, and if you're familiar with North Philly or the Badlands, that's where I'm from. If you know, you know. Like, if you know what the Badlands is, you know where it is. And I was raised there my whole life, man, seeing fiends and junkies, and so there's definitely no excuse to achieve or get to the next level. But I found myself wanting to travel and really go out there and see what was out here in the world, in America. And I thought about even getting a box truck and just convert it over and just moving in there and finding something that allows me to make money. So, I mean, that's definitely my number one goal, is creating a new source of income that's gonna allow me to do those things. And I just hope that, man, like, I can meet a new group, a tribe that can support me and see my vision and be like, you know what, I believe in what this young man trying to do, because I feel like at 40 you're still young. Life is just beginning, even though these young people might think it's old. But my daughter about to say, calls me, "You're old, pop." She's going, you pop, you old. But in all reality, I'm not old. I'm 40. I can still get down with the young ones. So you feel me? If you know, you know. So I don't know, like, I truly believe that, like I said, I don't want to be on here forever and just rambling. I just hope that y'all guys can just support me. Please leave some great comments underneath, support, And I promise, man, I'm gonna commit to posting 2 videos a week. I'm definitely gonna commit, and just go from there and see how far I can improve, and see what happens, and go from there. Peace and love, man. Support my channel, support my journey, and if you really truly want to see uh, what it takes to start a business, from scratch, from 0 to 100, to be able to scale from 0 to $1 million in sales. I still have those skills, even though I never went to school for none of this stuff. I've done it. I've done it multiple times. I have started multiple business where, prior to having that one success, um, I worked at a job for over 20 years. So it's like I know what it takes to win. I do know. Well, have I had some hard times? For sure. Does the business I'm in right now, does it serve me? It serves me in the sense of it pays my bills, but am I happy with what I'm doing? No. I believe you should have some type of you should truly love what you do. It shouldn't be 100% about the money. And I'm at the point in my life where I had money, I didn't have money, I've been up, I have been down, I have been super happy, I have been super depressed, I have gone through fighting to get my child back through the court system, which sucks, by the way. If you're a man, it totally sucks. I've been through so much, and I just want to be able to share that and connect with people that truly understand what I'm trying to accomplish here and what I'm trying to build. And like I said, man, this is something. Yes, I want to be able to share, and I know that God has a bigger mission for me and tell my story. And I'm pretty sure there's gonna be people who say, "Who cares, Kenny? Who cares about your story?" I have my own story, and that's true. But I feel like YouTube is one of those places that can truly allow you to express yourself and journal. Like, I'm not a big writer. I don't like to write. To be honest with you, I'm not a big writer. But I feel like for me, being able to get on my phone and just kind of talk and just kind of just express is like, it's my way of like writing and telling my story in a journal versus having a bunch of other people tell their version of my story. So, man, like I said, man, I hope y'all can tune in, support my journey, and become part of the tribe, man. Like, just kind of, we can learn together. If you feel like there's something I can improve in on YouTube, if you feel like there's something I can do to make these videos better, if there's something that I'm doing that maybe y'all can give me some advice, I really truly appreciate it. If there's any business ideas out here that people might say, hey, this is great, no scam, please. No, if you're a scammer, if you are a scammer, stay away from my channel. If you are here trying to scam anybody on my channel, stay away from the channel. On God, stay away, bro. I don't want none of those smoke. But if you have some great business idea, if you have some just how can I say it? Just something that's gonna help me and help the tribe that I'm trying to build, the community I'm trying to build on YouTube, and this you have some valuable information, please share it. Put it on the comments. Put it on the comments. Let me know. In the future, I'm also looking into maybe if you want to get on here and talk with me and have these conversations. I'm working on trying to figure out how can I get on like a call where we can go live and have these conversations together and just kind of build and grow. Just have an open dialogue for everyone to hear. I think if you sharing value, why not come on to my channel and share the information, see what we can do with it. Like I said, man, I didn't want to make this video too long. I feel like it has gone longer than I wanted to. So definitely peace and love, family. Support, please support. Hope to hear from your comments. If you understand if you on the same path as I am and trying to work out, if you're trying to build a new income or build a new source of income, if you're trying to build just kind of like get out the rut and just get back to working out. Maybe I might put some videos of me working out, like getting back to my like some of those workouts I used to do with Herbalife. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do the same workouts I used to do before because I'm not sure how that works. Or their own. Maybe I might have my own routine. Even though right now 90% of my routine is coming from Herbalife. What I learned from working out with those guys and just getting to that, just getting to where I was at that one point. So definitely, man, I appreciate y'all love. If y'all on the same journey, please put goals. Put goals in my comment so I can know who are the people that are really truly trying to get to the next level with me. Put goals. Goals mean for me is like we're gonna disappear from everything and focus for the next, this entire year, 2025. This entire year we're gonna focus on disappearing and appearing back in 2026 the best version of ourselves. Thank you. Peace and love, family. So hope to see y'all soon.